Under the cold fluorescent lights of the laboratory, I double-checked the experimental data for the umpteenth time. Sarah sat across from me, clutching her lab notebook, her eyes shining as brightly as the fluorescent bacteria in the petri dish. I've always wanted to work with you. There were still smudges of reagent on her sleeves, and her voice brimmed with barely concealed excitement. I stared at the fluctuating decimal points, pressing the pen hard against the paper. Let's get started. For the next 3 weeks, she'd hold up annotated proposals during lunch breaks. Maybe we could adjust the reaction temperature? Should we try a new control group? I circled every flaw, my tone as cold and precise as a pipette. Then, one late night, when the refined experiment finally produced the desired results, I turned to see her asleep at the lab bench, her eyelashes casting tiny shadows under her eyes. A crumpled note peeked out of her lab coat pocket, filled with my offhand suggestions. The new cafe just opened. I held out the slightly warm invitation, but she shook her head before I could finish. The clatter of the knocked-over test tube rack pierced the silence. I stammered. I actually wrote down all those suggestions in my notebook. But you never said anything. The last page of the report she pushed towards me was filled with creative sketches crossed out in red. I didn't want a perfect plan. I just wanted to hear, let's give it a try. Amid the hum of the ventilation system,